Now.
Good evening and thanks for staying up with us. I'm Justin Betty. I hope you enjoyed watching tonight's opening ceremonies to the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. Meanwhile, here in the Northwoods tonight, Mother Nature may put on a little show of her own. Newswatch 12 meteorologist Andrew Kiekefer is tracking the storms for us and joins us now live with details. Andrew.
Justin, well, absolutely right. We do have kind of a show expected overnight tonight that will be featuring some lightning, some breezy winds, some maybe damaging winds, and heavy rainfall. There have been some severe thunderstorm warnings already issued for areas west of Wisconsin as close as Duluth. So there is going to be that risk for some severe weather, if not strong storms overnight tonight. Most of that activity will be stationed over areas north of Highway 8. So looking out there right now, there is a severe thunderstorm warning right to the northwest corner of Wisconsin. There was one issued a little bit earlier on for Duluth that did feature some damaging winds, bringing down trees. So we will be continuing to expect a line of thunderstorms to track through the Northwoods overnight. Like I said, that bulk of that activity staying north of Highway 8. So other thunderstorms now in parts of the UP. Those will be moving on through, not really issue for us. We are going to be seeing that bulk of action land in northeastern Wisconsin by late overnight. So to take you hour by hour now, we will be expecting those thunderstorms in the Northwoods after midnight, lasting through much of the overnight. And that will be with low temperatures getting down to the upper 60s, low 70s. Justin?
All right, thank you, Andrew. With some hot weather expected again this weekend, many folks will be hitting the lakes. But for people with physical or mental disabilities, joining in on the fun out there used to mean just sitting on the shore. Newswatch 12's Cooper Henkel stopped by Boom Lake in Rhinelander today to learn how new adaptations are making a thrilling water sport accessible to everyone.
Try to find an adaptation for everyone. The main adaptation that we have is something called a sit ski, which is a specially designed water ski that the participant can sit in, and the ski can essentially hold the rope for them if they're unable to. And so being able to sit in the ski and not necessarily have to hold the rope opens a lot of possibilities for people.
Graceful Wake started in 2015 after Grace Petzold took a trip down to Florida with her family, including her mom, who uses a wheelchair.
We had the opportunity to water ski together, and that moment of being able to ski next to my mom and something that I never thought was possible is truly inspirational for me. And after talking with my parents, I said I want to start a nonprofit organization to be able to provide that opportunity to other individuals up here in Wisconsin.
Hey, Dave's 15, this is his backyard, he's from Rhinelander.
Participants skied alongside two trained skiers, zipping across Boom Lake from 9 a.m. until the mid-afternoon.
It was so nice to be in the water with Grace.
Kids, adults, first-timers, and water sports savants alike got in on the fun. Danielle Tho has been skiing for 3 years.
I really like the Graceful Wakes to be a very fun in the water. It's very nice and cozy.
And hopes anyone who thinks they can't go big on the lake thinks again.
Come tonight!
The free show starts at 6 p.m. in Honig Park. You can learn more about Graceful Wakes, their future clinics, and how to support their mission on their Facebook page. For Newswatch 12, I'm Cooper Henkel.
You can learn more about Graceful Wakes again on their Facebook page. Authorities in western Wisconsin are now investigating what they believe to be a triple homicide after 3 bodies were found this morning at the entrance to a quarry. The La Crosse County Sheriff calling the deaths a targeted act, but hasn't said how he believes the people died. 2 workers found bodies near the West Salem, northeast of La Crosse entrance to that quarry around 5 a.m. The sheriff is now looking for possible security video, trying to gather more leads. Flores County Sheriff's officials are investigating an armed robbery at Tom and Joe's liquor store in Aurora. They say it happened yesterday, though not much information is available yet. Anyone with information is asked to contact the Florence County Sheriff's Office. Sauk County Sheriff's officials now say a plane crash in Baraboo yesterday evening was caused by the plane's landing gear striking a chain link fence. You can see in the video here. Sheriff's officials say a 67-year-old Colorado man was flying this single-engine biplane when it crashed. The Baraboo, Wisconsin Dells Regional Airport. However, they say that pilot was able to make it out safely and was not badly hurt. As tourism season continues across the Northwoods, animal rehabilitation experts say additional traffic in the region could be causing some issues for local wildlife, especially if drivers aren't careful. Newswatch 12's Georgina Fernandez explains.
It's looking so much better.
Oh my goodness, look at that reactive. I mean, they're coming in from all areas.
In the last 3 days, Raptor Education Group, Inc. in Anago has taken in around 8 owls.
Hi.
All injured after being hit by cars. A common injury director, Marge Gibson, says as owls tend to fly closer to the road this time of year.
First of all, they're hunting at this time of year. They're hunting more for their babies. They're feeding youngsters as well. So they're not, pausing and listening as they should.
Now, these boxes are just some intakes and they've received for owls within the last few days. And behind me, these rooms right now are filled with other raptors also recovering from injuries from human cause. That human cause, Gibson says, can be connected to the increase of traffic due to tourism.
Other areas aren't used to it, so they're not as used to watching out for wildlife.
These reasons combined makes owls more vulnerable this time of year of being hit.
Gotta watch out for cars.
And an injured owl in a family dynamic
Maybe she was using it as a brace.
could pose consequences to new chicks.
Even though in a pair, the other one of the pair, whether it's the male or the female, will continue to take care of the chicks. But having two parents when the chicks are getting older, as they are now, and they're starting to fly and starting to learn to hunt on their own, is really important.
Making not just rehabilitation after an injury key, but making sure they return home soon, back to their families.
Because one parent can protect them and the other parent, can supply food and, and just shelter for them.
Gibson says folks should pay extra precaution while driving to avoid hitting any owls. In Anago, Georgina Fernandez, Newswatch 12.
Well, we like the sound of rain to sleep with. You might be in luck tonight, especially if you live in the northern part of our region. Andrew's in with details and your full weekend forecast after the break.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Mix 96.5.
Welcome to Land O'Lakes, Serenity at the top of Wisconsin.
Stay with us at the Gateway Lodge in Land O'Lakes. Relax in our indoor pool, delicious dinners, and the coziest lounge in town. Come back to tradition at the historical Gateway Lodge.
We are your hometown go-to dealer at Marthaler Chevrolet Buick of Minocqua. We have the best selection of new and used vehicles in the area with vehicles arriving daily. Whether you're on the road for business or living for the weekend, you'll love our prices and our customer service right from the start. Keep your vehicle running right with our full-service oil change, just $29.95 for full synthetic oil and a multi-point inspection. We are your GM-certified service specialist. Marthaler Chevrolet Buick of Minocqua, we deliver.
Let's dive into Lake Minocqua for an evening showing of Creature from the Black Lagoon, August 14th at Torpy Park. Watch the movie from your boat or afloat in the water. Pre-show beach party starts at 5:30 p.m. For ticket and event information, visit letsminocqua.com/dive-in.
You are failing us, Senator Johnson. Protecting our democracy has never been partisan, and yet you refused to investigate the deadly attack on our Capitol. Access to the polls matters to all Americans, and yet you blocked voter protections that have the support of Democrats, Republicans, and independents. You are more committed to the lie,
by and large, it was all peaceful protests,
and rigging the system to retain power than you are to protecting Wisconsinites. The challenges facing our democracy aren't partisan. It's time Senator Johnson puts country over party.
Huge online auction, taxidermy, tools, reloading supplies, log home content, sporting goods, and more. Contact Brass and St. Louis Auctions for more details.
Take it away, boys.
Elite athleticism, impressive strength, best in the world. All things that don't describe Dan and Jeff. But local news, local weather, and local people, that's what they're all about. Come up north every weekday at 4.
Welcome back and happy Friday night. We have a great weekend forecast coming on up. However, we do have some thunderstorms to get through tonight before we get there, before we get to that sunshine and really pleasant stretch for the end of the weekend. Right now, there is a severe thunderstorm warning that's been issued kind of in a corner between Burnett, Washburn, and Douglas counties. There's one issue just a little bit earlier in Duluth, Minnesota that did bring down 3 trees blocking roadways, and there is some reports of hail in the area as well. So right now, looking big picture, there are more thunderstorms tracking off to areas into the UP, into over Lake Superior. We are going to be having a go of thunderstorms further south into the North Woods mostly. That will be after midnight and going through the early morning hours coming up on Saturday. So looking a little further back at that severe thunderstorm warning, we just saw some reports of hail. Most of this hail is staying under an inch, so even smaller than half of an inch in diameter. So we're not talking about severe weather, including severe hail tonight. It will be more focused around those winds and heavy rainfall for the rest of the night. So looking now at that thunderstorm outlook, the most severe potential for any sort of severe thunderstorms will be in that northwest pocket of Wisconsin. We've already seen a couple reports of those severe thunderstorm warnings up there tonight. Otherwise, the marginal risk is going to be in that green area for much of the North Woods in central Wisconsin. But I think the bulk of any thunderstorm activity, strong thunderstorm activity, will be north of Highway 8 in areas to the east of Highway 45. So coming on up for the rest of our Friday night. So like I said, we will be seeing more activity rolling in after midnight. So here we are at 2 a.m. seeing a couple thunderstorms in Rhinelander. We'll be having a system moving its way through overnight while most of us are going to be asleep, maybe woken up by some thunder. So here we go after 4:30, still seeing that band of showers and thunderstorms crossing into northeast Wisconsin. We'll be seeing at least an inch of rain there by the morning. And then we'll be having a few possible thunderstorms still into early hours on Saturday morning. But you'll see that threat level goes down, being in a non-severe category for that kind of light green mintish color. And then the rest of the day is going to be pretty nice. We'll be seeing plenty of sun throughout the rest of the day, and we'll carry that into Sunday as well. So looking at that future rainfall potential we have coming on up, here we go in a little bit at 1 a.m., just getting the ground wet into parts of western Wisconsin and the UP as well. And then as we go a little bit further overnight, we'll see just in a few short hours, we'll be seeing some areas in northeast Wisconsin, like I said, north of Highway 8 and to the east of Highway 45, seeing an inch to an inch and a half of rainfall. This will be a quick and heavy rainfall. And you'll see other areas will struggle to even get any rain at all, about 1/10 of an inch in areas in northern parts, central parts of the North Woods. And then getting into the later parts of Saturday, we'll be drying on out. A few sprinkles still possible into the early afternoon, but then we will be seeing more sun than clouds to ride out the rest of the weekend. So in summary, what we have tonight are going to be strong to severe thunderstorms. There's already been some severe thunderstorms reported, we said, in Duluth, Minnesota, and in northwest pockets of the state. Low temperatures tonight getting down to about 69, 70 degrees. It will be warm and humid. There will also be that southwest breeze at 5 to 10 miles per hour, even breezier in any thunderstorms overnight. And then we get into Saturday, we'll be waking up with some thunderstorms still moving through the area, tracking to the northeast. And then we'll be introduced to more sunshine in the afternoon with high temperatures landing in the middle to upper 80s. And now for a look at your 7-day forecast brought to you by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress is going to show after those thunderstorms recede on Saturday. We'll follow up with a nice day on Sunday and Monday with more thunderstorm chances Tuesday and Wednesday. Justin?
Thanks, Andrew. It appears Aaron Rodgers isn't the only Packers star upset with the team right now. We'll fill you in on the latest drama involving his star wideout as well after the break.
Welcome to Birchfield Nurseries and Garden Center, where quality, knowledge, and passion for growing plants ensures a healthy and hardy product. From the smaller potted plants to the larger bulb and burlap trees, we have many items to choose from. Birchfield Nurseries has them all. We are here to help you grow with 55 years of experience. Birchfield Nurseries, located on Highway 8, just west of Rhinelander.
The Olympic Games are on, and so is Toyota's national sales event. Now's the time to get a great deal on the 2021s while they last, like Camry, Highlander, RAV4, and more. Ooh, she sticks the landing.
Right now, get $750 customer cash on a new 2021 Camry, CHR, RAV4, Venza, or Highlander.
Come in today.
Toyota, let's go places.
Land O'Lakes, Wisconsin is calling your name. Our growing community is ideal for a getaway or even a new place to live. Adventurous types can find thrilling ways to explore the outdoors, while others soak in the serenity of nature. Families can ride bikes through picturesque trails or check out the quaint library, while golfers hit the green. Take a stroll through our charming downtown and dig into decadent supper club fare. Land O'Lakes has everything you need to LOL. Live out loud, that is.
Menards has everything for your home projects, inside and out. Update your doors with our great selection of quick-set levers, lock sets, and deadbolts. Find over 100 styles and 6 finish options to complement any door in your home. Save 11% on all quick-set interior and exterior lock sets. Add the final look to your outdoor landscaping with Master Gardener Lawn Edging. All lawn edging is 11% off now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Sports Watch 12 with Griffin Stroing starts now.
It may have taken 1 year longer due to COVID-19, but we finally have the Summer Olympics in Tokyo, Japan. The opening ceremony took place today. A huge time difference meant that it took place at 6 a.m. this morning. Granted, they did re-air it before we came on air. Basketball great Sue Bird and Winter Olympic medalist and baseball player Eddie Alvarez held the flag for the United States. So get ready, buckle up. The next 2 weeks of the Olympics can only be seen right here on News Watch 12. Now, not many sports can match the excitement of postseason baseball. The Legion Tournament is now underway, and it was a glorious night to catch a game from any angle. I mean, how do you watch a ball game from up there? Who knows? Medford taking on Minocqua in round 1. Low-scoring game until the 6th when Medford would explode. Tanner Horby had to chop her up the box. That's going to play to run for Medford. That's a 4-run inning, and they lead 5-1. And pitcher Logan Baumgartner, he was throwing seeds. Gets the strikeout looking. Medford heads to the final inning up by 4. Last up's for Minocqua, and they're going to make things interesting. Tim Crisco, he's going to hit a bouncer right up the middle. That sneaks through for an RBI, and Minocqua is going to pull within 1. Moments later, check out this play. The foul ball is going to somehow drop in right field, and the tying run is going to come flying around third. But here comes the throw, the play at the plate, and it is in time. Medford survives a late comeback. They win 5-4, and they'll move on to the winner's bracket. Later on, some more baseball action. Rhinelander and Anago. We're going to jump to the top of the 4th in this one. Rhinelander's up for Quinn Lamers. That's a shot into center field. It's going to be caught, but that's going to be deep enough to score the run. Rebels are going to take a 5-0 lead, and they were looking to add some insurance in the 6th. Sam Schneider, he unloads one, sends one deep into the gap. 1 run is going to score easily. The Rebels, though, they're trying to tack on another run, but he is going to be thrown out at the plate here. What a play. However, Rhinelander would come away with a 6-0 win. Lamers finished with a complete game shutout. The high school football season is upon us almost. Teams are a little over 2 weeks away from being able to hold their first practices of the 2021 season. But one school might not be lacing up their cleats this season. According to WIS Sports reporter Travis Wilson, Wausau East will not be offering a varsity football team due to low numbers. Instead, they will try to put together a sub-varsity team or perhaps move to 8-man football. The Lumberjacks only played 2 games all of last season, losing both. Now, the Brewers, they had a chance to prove to the rest of the league that they are one of the best teams in baseball this weekend, taking on the Chicago White Sox. They currently are atop the AL Central. Freddie Peralta, the All-Star, on the mound. 4th inning, bases are loaded for a newly addition, Rowdy Tellez. He delivers with a base hit. That's going to score 1, and Milwaukee takes a 1-run lead. And then into the 7th, we're going to go. The bases are loaded yet again, but this time it's Tyrone Taylor, and he's going to clear them all. Taylor's first career grand slam. The Brewers are going to beat up on the White Sox 7-1. Now, the Packers offseason hasn't been great, to say the least. We all know about the drama between the organization and MVP quarterback Aaron Rodgers. And now it's extending to other players. Pro Bowl wide receiver Davante Adams and the Packers are not expected to reach an agreement on a contract extension at this time. Adams is entering the final season of his 4-year contract with the team. He said earlier in the offseason, if asked if Rodgers wouldn't be back with the team, he said, quote, "It would change a lot. Doesn't mean potentially I'd be gone, but I definitely have to do some extra thinking if my guy wasn't here, end quote. Adams is coming off one of his best seasons with Green Bay, catching 115 passes, 18 of them for touchdowns, which led the league. The Packers are going to potentially look a lot different if they lose both Rodgers and Adams. And the Milwaukee Bucks, they are still flying high after winning the NBA Finals earlier this week. At this point, we've all seen Giannis going through the Chick-fil-A drive-thru asking for 50, not 49, not 51 chicken nuggets. That video got the attention of Wisconsin's favorite fast food brand. A Culver's in Shorewood is offering free butter burgers and cheese curds for life to the Greek Freak. They said that the loyalty that Giannis has shown to Wisconsin is inspiring. Justin, free Culver's for life. Sounds amazing, but I think I would almost double in weight if that was offered to me.
He might also, which is not great for the team's chances of repeating. Thank you, Griffin. Still ahead, we have this week's edition of Big Ol' Fish, plus weather coverage, the topic of tonight's My 2 Cents. That's next on Newswatch 12 at 10.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Builders Service Incorporated, Elko.
Whether it's for work or play, you want a truck that'll get the job done right. We have them all. Half-ton trucks, Power Strokes, Cummins, Duramax, SUVs, over 800 to choose from. Know that all Lens trucks are fully inspected, certified clean, can be purchased online, and can be delivered right to your door. It's our way of saying thanks to our past and future customers for the last 35 years. Go now to lenstruck.com.
Lens Truck.
At Save More Marketplace, our expansive produce section features a large organic selection of the freshest fruits and vegetables. Get ready to fire up your grill with the finest cuts of Black Angus beef, USDA Prime, Wagyu ribeye, over 15 varieties of brats made in-house, and so much more. Our Scratch Bakery has fresh breads and custom cakes and design specialties for any occasion. Our deli has a great selection of meats, cheeses, and quick and easy meals. And with Save More on the go, we bring the freshness to you.
Unlock a summer of possibilities in a new Chevy. Expand your options and your perspective. Find your next adventure in a new Chevy.
Make no monthly payments for the rest of the summer on all Silverado 1500 Crew Cab pickups. Plus, get 2.49% financing for 72 months and get $2,000 cash allowance.
Hi, my name's Chad. I went and saw a neurologist and had several MRIs, and they found out that I had spinal neuropathy. The neurologist at the hospital decided that the only treatment was medication. I didn't find that acceptable, so I called Spinal Aid to get a free consultation. After working with Spinal Aid, I'm able to walk, I'm able to sleep, I have balance, my overall comfort of life is 100% better.
Are you experiencing weakness, numbness, and/or pain in your feet or hands? These sensations might even be affecting other areas of your body along with your balance. You might have already been diagnosed with peripheral neuropathy and are taking drugs such as Lyrica, gabapentin, or Cymbalta that never seems to help. Neuropathy pain ultimately diminishes your quality of life. The Spinal Aid Center of Wausau can help relieve the symptoms of your neuropathy. Call Spinal Aid of Wausau today to see if our treatment methods are right for you. Call 715-203-1508 to schedule your neuropathy severity consultation.
We got a couple of calls on our 2 cents line that I'd like to respond to tonight, starting with the call about our weather coverage.
I was wondering why you have a short weather report at the beginning of the show and then later a full report, which seems to be a bit of a hurry. If you eliminated the short report in the beginning, you'd have plenty of time for the full report later, and it would be a greater report. Thank you very much.
All right, thanks, Suzette. Part of the reason we do more than one weather report is that not everyone watches a full newscast. It gives people a chance to see one at the beginning, then a main report, and then one at the end in case you've missed it. So that's part of the reason why. We also work with our meteorologists on how long they like their reports to be, so they really shouldn't sound rushed. But if they get behind because we're trying to keep time, they might speed up a little. So that might be what you're hearing there.
Hey, just have a quick question. We were watching the weather report by Andrew Keithbaker, and he had shown the humidity levels that were going to change each day for the next 7 days, which we think is an excellent idea. Appreciate everything you do. You do a great job. Thank you.
Thanks for the note, John. I think that's a great idea. Now, some days the change in humidity or the humidity levels aren't as big a deal as some other days, so you probably won't see them reporting on it every day, but I've already told Andrew, and I'll tell Jeff when he's back next week, so it's a great call. Thanks for that. If you would like to voice your concerns or your thoughts on your 2 cents, give us a call at 715-365-8812, extension 319. Again, 715-365-8812, extension 319. We'll be right back with one final look at your weather after the break. But first, here's Newswatch 12's Chris Baranek with this week's Big Old Fish.
Newswatch 12's Big Old Fish is brought to you by Kurt's Island Sports Shop in Minocqua.
They're both marvels.
So what do you call a bass who won't be quiet? A big-mouth bass. And that's not to be confused with a largemouth bass, of course, which is where we start off this week's Big Old Fish with 14-year-old Tony Barnett from Rhinelander. Now, this is an opening weekend catch. Tony thought it was a snag at first until the snag started to fight back. Well, that's a big old fish, Tony. Way to go. Keep on reeling them in. And staying with bass, we have Brian Jankowski of Minocqua. He caught this dandy 20-plus inch Somali. Caught it while he was drifting with a crappie minnow over a rocky area. After a quick pick, it was quickly released. And a big thank you to Gary Myshak for sending the photo in, who mentioned that this was the first fish caught on his boat this year. It was caught on April 10th. Way to go, Brian. Keep on reeling them in. Moving right along, we have 6-year-old Lisette Lother from Watertown, Minnesota. Now, it says here that she used a pink Snoopy pole, a jig, and a minnow with no hook set. Just reel it in, and Papa and Nana helped her land it. Well, I'd also like to say that's a pretty cool filter you got on that photo, and that's a big old fish. Way to go, Lisette. Keep on reeling them in. Next up, we have David Scott from Land O'Lakes. Now, Dave was out on Lac Viewtis there on opening day when he caught these beauty walleyes using a minnow on a gold hook. Mentioned that there was rough water and whitecaps, which made it a fun day. And way to go on those fish, Dave. Keep on reeling them in. And finally on this week's Big Old Fish, we have 5-year-old Ellen Kimball from Wausau. Now, Ellen caught this dandy 19-inch walleye on opening day. It looks like she had a blast doing it. Way to go, Ellen. Keep on reeling them in. All right, fishermen and women, make sure to keep those trophy pictures coming. All the information you need to be in a future episode of Big Old Fish and win a Northern Taxidermy Fisherman is on our website, WJFW.com. And remember, anglers, fish on.
Northwoods Furniture and Mattress. Let us help make your home your own with furniture and mattresses you love. Home furnishings from Lazy Boy, Flex Steel, Smith Brothers, and more. The area's largest selection of quality Amish-built furniture with many styles and custom options. Find top brand mattresses in stock, including Sealy, Serta, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic. Need furniture now? We sell our floor models with new arrivals weekly. Stop in our 2 locations in Eagle River with exceptional selection, service, and savings. Northwoods Furniture and Mattress.
At Aspen Dental, today is the day to renew your smile with better fitting dentures. Start now. Get our basic replacement dentures for 50% off per arch and enjoy a custom crafted fit in as little as a day. Pay your way and feel protected because we provide the highest level of safety. Then leave doubt in the dust and renew your smile today. Call 1-800-ASPEN-DENTAL or book online at aspendental.com.
The Olympic Games are on, and so is Toyota's national sales event. Now's the time to get a great deal on the 2021s while they last, like Camry, Highlander, RAV4, and more. Ooh, she sticks the landing.
Right now, get $750 customer cash on a new 2021 Camry, CHR, RAV4, Venza, or Highlander.
Come in today.
Toyota, let's go places.
Let's dive into Lake Minocqua for an evening showing of Creature from the Black Lagoon. August 14th at Torpy Park. Watch the movie from your boat or afloat in the water. Pre-show beach party starts at 5:30 p.m. For ticket and event information, visit letsminocqua.com/dive-in.
The Whitetail Inn of St. Germain. With a 5-star rating by Wedding Wire and winning 4 consecutive Couples Choice Awards, your dream wedding becomes a reality at the Whitetail Inn.
Land O'Lakes, Wisconsin is calling your name. Our growing community is ideal for a getaway or even a new place to live. Adventurous types can find thrilling ways to explore the outdoors, while others soak in the serenity of nature. Families can ride bikes through picturesque trails or check out the quaint library, while golfers hit the green. Take a stroll through our charming downtown and dig into decadent supper club fare. Land O'Lakes has everything you need to LOL. Live out loud, that is.
Real estate auction, Paulding, Michigan, July 31st. Beautiful log cabin with 221 acres being sold to the highest bidder regardless of price. Contact Brass and St. Louis Auctions for more details.
Welcome back to a final look at your forecast. We just had a severe thunderstorm warning expire in Washburn County. There are more thunderstorms tracking towards our region tonight. Right now, though, the big picture setup is having most of that action to our north into the UP and to the far northwest corner of the state. We'll expect thunderstorms to roll through the north woods after midnight, and those will expire on Saturday in the morning, leaving us with at least an inch to maybe an inch and a half of rain in northeast pockets of the state. Outlying areas getting at most a tenth of an inch of rain into Saturday. So in summary, tonight we have those strong to severe thunderstorms, some of those already being severe. Low temperatures down at 69 to 70 degrees, so it will be warm overnight. And then in Saturday, having more of those storms in the morning and then sunshine in the afternoon. So here's a final look at your forecast now. We'll be drying on out through the rest of the weekend. More thunderstorms Tuesday to Wednesday.
All right, thanks, guys. And thank you for staying up with us tonight. Have a great night and a great weekend.